Hey guys, Street Wrench Monkey here. So today I'm going to show you a pro quote quote pro job that was done in an audio shop. How do I know? I'll be able to show you why. Bought this used truck, which is a '06 Ram Cummins diesel 3500, the 4-door, and it came with a lot of stuff. I mean, that's how it goes when you buy a used car or truck. It always comes with a lot of shit done by other people. So on mine one day, I went to start it without my block heater plugged in, and because it was cold, it was like 30 degrees out, and it took a minute for the truck to start. And after the truck started, the radio wasn't turning on. So I said to myself, that's kind of strange. Maybe a fuse blew. But then I also noticed the cigarette lighter port, starts charging port on the driver's side, closer to me, also wasn't working and charging my cell phone. So I said to myself, what the F? WTF? Someone installed an aftermarket radio in this truck and they wired it to the cigarette lighter port? Strange. I hate factory wires. You guys know that. I complain about them all the time. The truck is a 2006. What, 14, 15, 16 years old? I can't count. But that means the wiring is also. And I like new stuff. So I took apart the truck and I'll show you what happened. When I took apart the truck, there's this wire. What the hell is this black wire? Yeah, Pro Shop. Guess so. Look there at the driver's side cigarette port. There is that yellow wire zip tied and taped up to it. So I decided, okay, let's figure this out. Here's my radio deck, aftermarket. I actually like this deck. It's really good. It's not a touchscreen, there's no video, but the Bluetooth is awesome and all the sound capabilities are awesome as hell. So when I take it out, this is what I'm faced with. They ran brand new speaker wires. Brand new speaker wires, you could see it. To the speakers. The doors don't even work. Only the speakers up there in the dash and the rear doors. And you could see this yellow wire. Here it is. This yellow wire connected to red, running to the deck. And then there's the yellow wire from the deck. In my experience of years and years and years of doing work on cars and stuff, yellow wire from your radio means constant power. Red wire means absolute power when things turn on and off. Some other decks, some other cars, some other units would be the other way around. Red would be constant power. That's also fused. Lord help me, I don't see a fuse on this. They bypassed it. And yellow would be power, like switch power, you know? So red would be constant power of the battery, yellow would be switch power. It's good to have fuses. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, so I don't see a fuse because this radio has a fuse built in right there, which is a good sign. So, what am I going to do today? I have a relay. I love relays. I love running my own wires. I wired my own relay. What I've done was, I know this looks like a crazy hack job. Everything is crimped properly in here, but I don't like how loose it gets, because when it's loose, it could still break, like how this looks like it could break off, or this doesn't look clean at all. So I'm going to fucking clean that up. I feel like if I pull it, it's going to come out and spark. So even though I crimped it the right way, I still wrapped it with electrical tape, and then I ran a cigarette lighter on it for a few seconds to heat wrap the electrical tape and melt the electrical tape on to make it a clean connection. I'm going to use this relay as a switch to borrow power from here. Use this wire as a switch to borrow power from a brand new cable to power the unit whenever the car goes on and off. So what I think they did was they wanted the proper wire. They could have used the factory wire from the factory harness, but I hate factory wiring because look, the colors are all screwed up. I don't want to deal with diagrams. I'm going to run my own wire. So they have, I'm guessing on this unit, the yellow, right? Yellow, which goes to two doubles right here and right here, yellow. These must be factory power wires, which are gray and red, and yeah, gray and red. See? Factory power wires to the deck at all times. See that? Which is why they have it on yellow to the yellow of this deck. I could be wrong. I don't care. But that's power. I know that. Red is also power. The red, from whatever Pro Shop did this shit, ran it off the cigarette lighter. So the cigarette lighter fuse blows underneath the hood. It shuts this stuff off. To me, that's not okay. I don't want that happening. So what I'm going to do, underneath here, I ran my own brand new heavy gauge wire, either 4 gauge or 6 gauge or whatever, directly from the battery, with a giant amp, like a giant, no, not an amp, a fuse, a giant fuse, like a big fucking fuse, like this big. Because I'm going to use that as my own main custom power wire to power all the shit that's in my truck, like my radio. I'm going to piggyback off of it for my cameras and stuff like that. When I run my amplifier, when I get there, I'll then run a brand new cable for the amp from the battery. I don't mind doing that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to connect this power, which I fuse. I'm probably going to put a 10 amp fuse on there instead of a 15. This is going to go from the relay to the main power source connected to the battery. Fresh, brand new cables, man. And then this red wire I'm going to run, which is going to supply the power wire signal. This is the same gauge as this. I'm going to cut this yellow shit off right here. Cut it off and run it directly to the radio. Great. And then I'm going to ground black. I'm going to ground my relay to a proper ground. And then this yellow wire is going to be my signal wire to turn on the relay. Signal. The signal is going to be an electrified switch, electrified signal. So when I turn on the freaking truck and this, I'm going to run the signal wire to the cigarette lighter, which means it's not going to draw power. It's only going to pull small voltage to turn on the relay to send main power to the unit. So when I turn on the truck or I turn on the key and this powers on, this signal wire, right, which I'm going to make it yellow, is going to run to the relay and signal to the relay, turn on. And then the relay is going to start squeezing juice, good juice, from a brand new heavy gauge cable powered directly to the battery, directly to the radio unit, bypassing this shit. So if my cigarette lighter fuse blows, my radio doesn't blow. I don't know why a pro shop did that. I think it sucks. So here we go. I'm going to get ready and let's get started. One day I'm going to come in here and clean up the rest of this wire. I'm doing it piece by piece. So to get started, I'm going to remove the factory shit signal. So to remove the factory shit signal, I'm going to get rid of that. All right, guys, done. Check it out. So I removed the shit wire that was running from the power of the deck to the unit down here. And I ran it. That's the red wire for the relay. I'm going to leave this long. So it was nice and connected and heat wrapped. And this wire is nice and long and I can tie it up. And then the signal wire from here, I ran it down here. Now I'm going to go do my work down here where I have my factory wires. All right, guys, that worked beautiful. So from the relay to here, the deck, from the signal wire to the relay, from the relay to ground, and relay to main power. I'll show you what I did. I'm going to clean up the wires now. So the black wire here, which is 85, number 85. On the relay, 85 to ground, which goes to my main ground. See, I have it running all the way up there with one ground wire. I have one ground wire here running in, and I have multiple grounds connected. So 85 to ground. And then this one, 86 is to signal, which is the signal to that. So when that turns on, signal says turn on the switch. And then from 30 on the relay, which is fuse, I'm going to change that to 10 fuse, to my main power wire. And then from the other one, opposite of 30, I forgot what it was. That one, I forgot what it was. Opposite to 30, I don't know. Maybe it's 87. Yeah, regular 87 on the outside. 87 on the middle is constant power. So 87 on the outside to power the deck, and that works flawless. So now I'm going to zip tie this all up, clean up my wires, and that is one project that it is done.